Hello, my name's Philip and I'm here on behalf of Kinetico to talk to you about your tap water using the exclusive Kinetico water score. The first thing we want to recognize is that the water that comes into our home to our tap is not quite at the quality that you might believe. Every one of us would like to have water that's sitting in this 90 to 100% range. That makes us feel good, that's great life experiences. Unfortunately, that's not the water that we get today. So the first thing we want to talk about is particulate matter. That is when all the distribution lines, think of it, kilometers of distribution lines, the water's flowing through that and it's subject to construction, lines being flushed. All that matter can come into our house and slowly degrade the quality of our water. So pre-filtration is incredibly important. And that's demonstrated by a shower head that suddenly starts to flow slower than you're used to, or a repair for your dishwasher or your laundry set where you're trying to wonder what went wrong and it's invisible to you. The next thing we have to concern ourselves with are chemicals. Every water utility has a responsibility to deliver to us what's called potable water, water that's considered safe to drink. The way they do that is they chlorinate it. They put a chemical into our water system to kill the bacteria and the algae, the microbial things that we cannot see. So ultimately what we have is now a chemical in our water, and we have bacteria and algae that's dead, but we're still consuming it, significantly degrading the quality of our water. And now let's talk about nature. All the water that we drink from every source flows over rock, be it through rivers and streams coming into our lakes, be it settling through the aquifer in the ground. Ultimately, the water coming in contact with rock is dissolving it, and that's what's known as hard water. Hard water demonstrates itself in our homes by spots on the glasses coming out of the dishwasher. Or if you add detergents to it, you see your bright reds and your bright blues in your clothing starting to fade over time and you're wondering what's going on. So water hardness itself significantly reduces the quality of the water that we experience every day. And finally, let's talk about what we as human beings do. Think of all the different industries on our lakes, on our streams, on our rivers, and all the byproducts that find their way into the water. Think about agriculture with the herbicides and pesticides that go onto our crops and into the fields that ultimately find their way into the water systems when it rains. And then you think about what happens around our homes, expired pharmaceuticals. We tend to do what? Flush them down the toilet, or you look out the window and you see your neighbor there washing his car and the soap's running down the drain. You think of the dogs on the lawns and everything that's happening with your animals, and every time it rains, those things run down the drain as well. So ultimately, humans have a huge effect on the quality of the water that results in what we call tap water today. So now that you understand your tap water, like me, we would all like to be up here, this 90 to 100 percentile, where we have great life experiences. So the business of Kinetico is to take the water that you get today and start reversing that entire cycle. What we do is we have particulate filtration to make sure we don't damage any of your dishwashing and your laundry machines. We then start looking at dechlorination and ammonia removal and eliminating all the chemicals that could possibly be harmful to you and your family. Those chemicals, by the way, are closely associated with eczema. And everyone starts thinking about, why do I have dry, itchy skin in the wintertime? Well, that is hard water touching your skin, and that's chlorine in the hard water affecting and creating the dryness. We then have water softening, where we get rid of all the hardness minerals that are affecting you. And ultimately, we get into the health filtration, that all the types of things where you consume your water, your teas, your coffee, the beverages, your house plants, your pets, the things that you're concerned about, getting you back up into this 90 to 100 percentile that you would really like. So now that you understand the high quality water that you would like to have, all these solutions are available to you at multiple price points for every budget. Let's book an appointment with one of our professional sales associates where they can come and do a free water audit for you at your home. Thank you.